Good evening, everyone. My name is Diana. We are going to go through a session for making sanitary reusable pads or reusable sanitary pads. In this, we have the different materials that we use, which includes a pair of scissors, as you see, a ruler, a pencil. The pair of scissors are used for cutting. The ruler is used for making measurements. The pencil is used for drafting. The pins that you see right there are used for attaching the paper onto the cloth. The tape measure that you see right there is used for measurements. The thread is used for sewing or stitching. Then the needle right there is used for stitching for people that don't use the sewing machine, but when they are going to use their own hands for stitching. Then we have a towel right here. A towel is used to be as the main cloth in the middle of the reusable pad. Actually, it's made of cotton, so you can get any kind of towel. You can get an old towel, maybe one that you no longer use. You can use it for making that material, any form of a towel or cotton cloth. Then we have a polythene right here. This polythene helps in holding the blood together, so it's used as an absorbent system. Then we have the cotton cloth right here. It's very soft. This is a baby cloth that is also used. Then we have a PV material right here that we are also going to use. All these you're going to see what they're used for. Then we have these pins right here. They are used to attach the pad. At the end of making the pad, it's used to attach it together. Then we have this paper. This paper is the one we use for drafting everything. So for the polythene, as I told you, I'm going to illustrate what it does. This is its use. You can pour water on it and you won't see the water pouring out or coming out of this polythene. So you see there is nothing coming out of this cloth. There is nothing coming out of this polythene. So it holds the water together and helps also in the sanitary reusable pad to hold the blood together so that the blood doesn't flow out of the pad or the knicker. So we are going to go through the session of making this reusable sanitary, where you get your piece of paper and you fold it. You fold it the first time, then you fold it the second time. After folding it, you start getting your measurements. You get 12 centimeters. You can measure it like this. 12 centimeters are here. Then you also go up like this. You measure 12 centimeters, they are here. So after that, you form a line out of that. You form this line. After forming this line, you measure 5 centimeters, 5.5 centimeters from here. You mark this off. After marking that off, you add these 5 centimeters to this. After adding that, you remember these are now 12 centimeters. From here to here, it's 12 centimeters. So you cross off this 6 centimeters. And then you draw it like this. So after making that line, you can make a curve using your own hands, or you can get like a bone tractor. So you mark this off like this. Like this. And then you also mark this off. like that. After that, you get your pair of scissors. You have to cut this through. Cut it like that. So you cut it like this. After doing that, so this is the shape we're getting out of that cutting. But you still fold it again. You get your tape measure, and then you measure off 0.5 inches. 0.5 inches. Then here you measure 0.5 inches. Then here you measure 0.5 inches. So with this, you draw a line to connect to this. Then this you can join with your own hands, like that, like that, like that. So this is known as the core. This, and this is the sew line. With this, you're going to use this very paper sketch to cut out measurements for the PV material, for the baby cloth, and for the polythene. So you get your pins, you enter them, you put them here like that. You also get this. That's the importance of the pins. They help you to attach the cloth to the paper. Then also this, so that. So after this, you're going to get your scissors, and then you'll be cutting through. You have to cut through to make the shape of this paper sketch. So you do that. So as we made this, remember at the start, we measured for this distance, for this measurement here from here to here, we made 0.5 inches. So after making that, you cut it out. You cut it out like this. So this one you see right here is our core. Is our core for our reusable sanitary pad. It comes out of this. So this, we use the towel. So we are going to get 4 pieces from this towel material for this. The same thing we've used for this measurement. We are going to use this paper also for cutting out these. So what I forgot to tell you is that when you're making these measurements, you can also use a pen or a marker to mark this off as you're making your material. You can use a marker, you can use a pencil with a thick lid to mark this off. If you don't want to just cut after just putting on the paper, you can use a marker as well, or a pen, or anything that can really stick on a cloth and give you clear measurements of how everything is done. So after that, you start cutting again. You start cutting again. Actually, with this, you can do like this. Do like that and cut it all at once. But me, I prefer cutting it one by one, so I'll just stick to my method. So you go on, you cut it through. Cut through your material. So right here we have the different towel cloths we got out of our sketch, which is the core. Our sketch, the core. So we add this up all together. We add this up all together. So this is what is joined onto this, so that the pad, our reusable sanitary pad, this is joined with this. And actually, if you're sewing, we first sew this alone, or for another alternative, you can sew this all together with this all at once. You sew it together. Then after, you join this onto this like that, so that you come out with our reusable sanitary wear. So the next session we are going to go to is the sewing session, and you will see how this will come out. We will also join these on the wings. These are called the wings on our reusable sanitary wear. These are always called the wings. So we put these pins on these wings to help you cover yourself properly. The final bit of this will come out like this. It will be the pins, and then it will be like this. So this is the part that you put. This is the part that is put on the knicker. The knicker is in between here. Then you wear it like this. So the next session we are going to see is going to be the sewing session, and then we'll see how this comes out. Well, I would like to also show you other alternatives. This is a material that is always found in the pads. So for some people, they can get a piece of paper, just as I showed you, and then they'll draw this to come out with a pad. can iron it for it to come out well. Now you have a very beautiful and good looking pad. The only thing left is to join in on the pins so that it can be attached to this, so that when wearing it you just join in like that. So I have used my hands to stitch the buttons together. So right now you can only do this and bring your pad together. With this, I have used my hands to stitch the pins on, as you can see. So we bring it together to attach it, and there we go. We have our very nice pad, wonderfully made and ready to be worn. So here we have the different parts together. This one, you use a sewing machine to make it, only a sewing machine. Here you use your hands to stitch everything together. You use your hands with this one. Then with this one you use an overlock machine. An overlock machine is the one used to do the finishing all around here like this. So those are the different pads we have, but I would recommend you to use this, the one for the sewing machine only, and also to use this. So right here we have all our pads ready and looking so beautiful. But I prefer this too, it looks very beautiful.